This is Lesmond, and I'm going to walk you through the details of how the Purchases page works in Scapefox. Let's jump right into it. You reach the page by clicking on the Purchases link on the top of the Scapefox window. You'll notice right away that the most recent articles you purchased are at the top, and the ones you purchased the farthest in the past are at the bottom. Now, you can also sort by type. So this is a print article and a digital article and a TV article. You can click the type button and that will put the digital in front, or you can reverse the sort order and put the audiovisual in front. You can also sort by date. Keep in mind that this is the publication date of the article. It's not the date the article was purchased. So you can put the newest articles on top or on the bottom. You can also sort by title or by paper name. Now, another very important feature is the free search box, and you can search by words that are in the title. So for example, I know there's an article about Metallica, and there it is. Or you can also sort by keyword and filter by keyword. So I purchased some articles about Blanco and Blanco, which is a movie that came out recently. And there it is, and you can see that this article has Blanco and Blanco in the title, but this one does not. How do we find that? Well, if you open the detail, you can see that the keywords are Blanco and Blanco. So you're able to search multiple fields by using that search box. Now you'll notice that there's article detail about every article you purchase. And what that shows you is you can open that by hitting the plus and minus buttons. And this shows you the keywords, of course, and the country of origin, and then the date of purchase of the article. It also gives you the various valuations of the article in multiple currencies, and then also it gives you a sentiment score for the article. This article has a very, very positive sentiment score of 100%. So that means the author of the article is extremely positive about these movies in the article. You will see up to negative 100% for articles if they're very negative. And this is generated by a very sophisticated engine we have that analyzes the text. And finally, at the bottom of the page, you see a little bit of text surrounding the keyword to give you some context. And then it shows you a thumbnail of the article. Let's go ahead and get rid of our search term. Now, let's look at the digital articles first, some of the other features you have. On the right side, if you look at a digital article, you can see there are 3 buttons. There's, of course, the download button, and this will allow you to open the PDF, and that's the exact same function as clicking on the title. The second button is very important, and it's something you probably will want to use from time to time. If you click that button, it allows you to change the PDF type. So this PDF is currently type 2. We could select type 3 or type 1. Let's go ahead and see what type 2 looks like by opening the article. So I'm going to click on the title link and let's see what we get. So we can see the article here, but there's something amiss with it. There's something gray that's masking out the article. It's still readable, but it doesn't look as good as it could look. So this is an issue for me. And you can see that here there's a pop-up that's over the article, and it's something that happens a lot on articles on the web. So since that's the case, maybe we can develop a better view of that. So let's change the PDF type. Now you can see that the article is generating. You've got the little spinning icon, and you just need to be patient because these are somewhat complex operations and it does take some time for it to generate. Once it's done, the screen will refresh and we'll be able to see it. Now, the third feature for digital articles, and you can see this is another digital article, is the text view. So if you click on text, it will actually give you a nice view of the article. And this is just the very clean text with no images or anything else. This is also a feature that's available in print, as I'll show you in a second. So since we're talking about print, let's look at the print articles. So of course we have the download link, and this one is adding the cover page. So this will allow you to, so let's say for example you have page 14 in a newspaper, and you have a clip of one of the 6 articles on that page. Well, the default view will just be that 1/6 of the page shown in the PDF. Well, let's say I want to include the cover page, page 1 of the newspaper, in front of page 6. So we can prepend that cover page before page 14. So it will become a 2-page PDF, page 1, page 14. It's very useful for some users, and it's something you may want to consider doing. You can notice our article is done generating. We'll go back and look at that in a second. Now the third icon is the text icon, just like for digital. The fourth icon is the full page link. And let's look at that. Now what that does is that generates in the case of the page 14, where it's one of 6 articles on a page, maybe you want to see the entire page of an article. So clicking that link will actually bring up that entire page so you can see the entire page in the context of what that page looked like. And in this case, there are 3 articles on the page, one on the left, one on the right, and this one down here. So let's go ahead and close that up. Now there's a final button on print, which is called repair. And this is not something you'll use often, but every once in a long while you'll see a PDF that is in strange condition or doesn't quite look right. You can try this link and try to regenerate the PDF, and sometimes it will repair the PDF and fix it completely for you. We recommend you try this before you contact our customer support team to save yourself some time, because frequently that will solve any problems. So let's go back to digital. So digital, we have the download link, we have the PDF type, and we have the text. We change the PDF type, and if you look now, we changed from type 2 to type 1. And let's see what that PDF looks like and see if it solved our graying problem. And look there. So now it's nice and clean. What it's done is type 1 uses the text of the article and puts it in a very clean format, but it also extracts the images. So it's an advanced text version of the article, and it's very popular with a number of users. So another option. Now keep in mind, if you go to your profile, you can actually go and select what your default PDF type is. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, and of course you can go and change it to a different PDF type later, or you can just always stay with the default and change any PDF you want to change later. The choice is yours. So the third item you need to know about, third type, is audiovisual types. And the only option for audiovisual at this time is to download the MP3 or the MP4, which you can do with this link or with this link. Now let's look at something else. Let's look at the dossiers next. Now, if you want to create a dossier, you can go ahead and you check these boxes to select all the articles you want. Now, if you select an audiovisual article, you're going to get an error which says audiovisual content is not allowed for dossiers. You'll notice that the button's gray out, so we have to turn that off. That's a feature we're working on, and we should have it soon, but it's not available yet. Now the 3 types of dossiers is the clipped dossier, which gives you the clipped print content and of course the digital content, or you can do a full page dossier, which of course gives you the same digital content but the full page for the print, or a text dossier, which gives you the text versions of all the PDFs. And just to see how that works, let's do a standard clipped dossier, and that should be the one that you use the vast majority of the time. But the other ones are available if you need them. And there we go. And let's see what this dossier looks like. So you can see we've got all the articles in the order. Everything looks good. So a very useful tool for you. Now, the last thing you can do is you can actually, I'm going to select the audiovisual articles for this one, is you can generate an Excel. And for a fee of 15 credits, you can generate an Excel report of all the articles you've selected. And let's go ahead and see what that looks like. And there you go. And you can do a lot of fancy things because you have all the evaluations you need here, plus the links and such forth. Very nice tool. So that's really what you need to know about the purchases page. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact our support team. They'll be happy to help you. And if you have any comments, please send them to us. We'd love to hear them. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you on Scapefox.